Friends, today we start the meaning of number having index in a rational form m upon n. In a previous times, we will be discuss about the meaning of the numbers having the rational index 1 upon n. That means if the index of the any one number are given in a form of 1 by n, then how we can we find out the value and how we can we express the index of that numbers. Today we will be discuss about if the index of the rational form m by n is can be given, so how we can we express or how we can we find out the value of that number. So let us we discuss about if the rational form index is a m by n are given. If a is the any number, if a is the any number and m by n is their index. If a is a any number and m by n is their index, so how we can we express them? Therefore, a bracket raised to m by n, a bracket raised to m by n. Okay, if we have tried to convert them in a rational index form, if we try to convert them in rational index form, we get, if we have tried to convert them in a rational index form, we get, so how we can we convert them? A bracket raised to m by n, a bracket raised to m by n. So we have converted them a bracket raised to m into 1 by n, a bracket raised to m into 1 by n. That means we have again write down them a raised to m and bracket raised to 1 by n, a raised to m and bracket raised to 1 by n. So in this way we are express or we have converted them m by n, that rational form of the index, in a rational index form. On the other hand, we have again converted them. If a raised to bracket raised to m by n, a bracket raised to m by n, so we have again write down them a raised to n into 1 by n. That means a raised to n and bracket raised to 1 by n. So we have expressed that rational form of the index in a rational index form. We have easily converted them and then after them we have read it. So how we can we convert them and how we can we read it, we will discuss about by getting the different more examples. Example, we get the different number of the examples, or in that example we get the square of 8. What is the square of 8? We know them. The square of 8 8 square is equal to 64. We get the square of the 8. 8 square is equal to 64. Okay, we will again discuss about only and only concentrate about the 64. We know that 64 is the square of 8, and if we have tried to reconvert them, we have again write down them 64 is the square root of 8. 64 is the square root of 8. Okay, we have again think about it. What is the 64? And if we have think about it, 64, that means it is the fully cube number. 64 is the fully cube number. That means we have easily find out the cube root of the 64. Now, we will think about the cube root of the 64. Now, the cube root of 64. What is the cube root of the 64? Then we have find out then the cube root of the 64. That means we have write down that 64 in a radical sign, and then after then we have find out its cube root. We have find out its cube root, but we know then the square root of the 64 is a 8. That means 64 is the square of the 8, and we are putting down that value in that radical sign. So therefore we have expressed then 64, that means it is the square of the 8, and we have put that value in that radical sign. So we have get the 8 square and that square root, that cube root, and then after that we have convert them in an index radical form. So we have get 8 square and then after them their cube root. 8 square and then after them we get their cube root. That means we have again expressed them 8 bracket raised to 2 into 1 by 3, and that is why we have write down 8 raised to 2 by 3. That means we get the index in a form of the rational form m by n. Again we get the index in a form of the m by n, that form. So how we can be read it? How we can be read it? It is the most important for them. We just think about it. What is this? We have expressed then the square of 8, and then after that the cube root of the 64. Each and every time we can think about it, the value is doesn't not change. What is the value? The square root of 8 and the cube root of the 64. Each and every time we can think about it, the value is doesn't not change, and that is why we can be read and we can be say about it. We can find out the value of them, and the value of them is the 4. So we can be say about it. It is the equation number 1. So how we can we find out the cube root of square of 8? Then this mathematical sign we can be read it the cube root of square of 8 is 4. The cube root of square of 8 is a 4. We can find out the cube root of square of 8 is the 4. Okay. We think about in a different way. We get the 8. Now the cube root of 8. Now the cube root of 8. We have easily find out the cube root of 8. So what is the cube root of 8? We know then the value of the cube root of 8 is a 2. So we can be get the value, the cube root of the 8 is a 2. Now we get the square of 2. Now we get the square of 2. So what is the square of 2? Is also the 4. That means, and if we have tried to express them in a different way, so the 2, so we can find out 8, 1 by 3 is the 2. 8, 1 by 3 is the 2. So we are putting down that value in here. So we have get 8 raised to 1 by 3 and bracket square is equal to 4. That means 8 raised to 2 by 3. 8 raised to 2 by 3 is equal to again 4. It is the equation number 2. When we can find out the value, we get the answer is the 4. When we have again find out the value, we get the answer is the 4. But in here, we can write down in a different way. So how we can write down in a different way? The square of cube root of 8 is the 4. Therefore, the square of cube root of 8 is a 4. In here, the cube root of square of 8 is a 4. In here, the square of cube root of 8 is a 4. So both time we get the same answer. The answer is doesn't not change. Just only we change the arrangement of the words in each other, but the value is doesn't not change. That means we can express them what we can express them, the cube root of square of 8 is equal to the square root of the square of cube root of 8 is equal to 4. Each and every time we can be express them, the cube root of square of 8 is equal to the square of cube root of 8 is equal to 4. That means we can express the rational indices m by n form. So we can be convert them in a both way. We can be see them. The answer is doesn't not change. And let us we can be discuss about the general form. Therefore, the general form of a raised to m by n, the general form of a raised to m by n. So we get in a two ways. So the first way is the a raised to m into 1 by n. A raised to m into 1 by n. In that form, we can express in general nth root of m power of a. Nth root, that means 1 by nth root and the power m. So we can express them nth root of m power of a, or if we can express them in that form, if we can express them in that form, we can read it mth power of nth root of a. So by using that two general statement, we can read it the any one index if they can be given in a m by n that form. So we can be read and we can be express which value is can be get find out of that number. The next, by using that rational index form, we will be start the practice set number 3.2. How we can be express if the numbers are given in a m by n that form. So we can be get nth root of m power of a and m power of nth root of a. So in that practice set number 3.2, we can be get to complete the given table. In that table, the first example is can be get to get the in a solve form. How we can be solve the remaining all examples. So the first example is 225 raised to 3 by 2. That means they are given in a m by n that form. So the 3 by 2, that means we can be convert them 225 raised to 3 into 1 by 2 that form. So we are using them, we are convert the statement in that two form. So the first statement we are use that power. Power is the 3. 3 power, that means the cube. So we can find out the cube of, and then after that by using the power 1 by 2. 1 by 2, that means we can find out the square root. So how we can find out the value, the cube of square root of 225? By using first the cube and then after that by using the square root, and that is why we can write down the statement cube of square root of 225. And then after that we can be first use the square root, and then after that we can be use the cube, and that is why we get the square root of cube of 225. So in this way we can be complete the given remaining table. So in that table we get just only the two examples. In the first example we get 45 bracket raised to 4 by 5. We can be convert them in a simple form, that means 45 raised to 4 into 1 by 5. That means we get the fourth power of 45 and the fifth root of fourth power of 45. By using all these two given different powers, we can be write down the two statement in a different two forms. So first of all, by using the power 4, so we can be write down fourth power. We use the first fourth power, and then after that 1 by 5, that means the fifth root, fourth power of fifth root of, what is the value, is the 45. That means we get the statement fourth power of fifth root of 45, and we are think about first the 1 by 5 fifth root, and then after that we can write down the fifth root of fourth power of 45. the fifth root of fourth power of 45. So in this way we can get the two different statement by using the same number. The number will not never change. We just only change these two statement. First of all, we can be use the power 4, and then after them we can be use the 1/5 that root. In the second example, we can be see that the 100 raised to 4/10. So we can be convert the 100 raised to 4 into 1/10. That means first we use the power 4, and that is why we can express them the statement fourth power of 1/10. That means 10th root. 10th root of 100. Fourth power of 10th root of 100, and thereafter then we can be use the 1/10 that root. The 10th root of fourth power of 100. The 10th root of fourth power of 100. So in this way we can be get the two different statement by using the same indices in a form of the m/n. The remaining examples you will be try at your home. In a second question, the statement are given, and by using that statement we are convert the number in a rational m/n that indices form. So what is the statement? The statement is the square root of fifth power of 121. So we are trying to cut that statement in a two different parts. So how we can divide that statement in a two different parts? So the first part is the square root, and the second part is the fifth power. So we just only think about the first is the fifth power of the 121. So in answer, the fifth power of 121. So how we can be express them? Therefore 121 in their fifth power. So we can be express that statement in this way. So the second one is the square root of. Now the square root of 121 at their power 5. We can be expressed by using the radical sign. In a radical sign, we can be write down 121 at their power 5, and we can find out the square root, and that is why we can be write down the 2 in their order. So we are try to convert them. That means when we can be remove that radical sign and that 2 power, we get the index in a rational form. So the which rational form is the 121 power 5 raised to 1/2. That means we get the answer is the 121 raised to 5 into 1/2, and that is why we get the answer is the 121 raised to 5/2. So in this way we are easily find out the statement are easily convert in a form of the m/n in that form. So we are convert the square root of fifth power of 121 in a m/n that rational indices form. The answer is the 121 raised to 5/2. The second example, we get the second example. So the second example is the cube of cube root of 3. The cube of cube root of 3. We are again try to divide them. The first one is the cube and then after then the cube root. So we get first the cube of 3. So the cube of 3 is the, therefore 3 raised to 3. The cube of 3 is 3 raised to 3. Then after that we get the cube root. Now the cube root of 3 raised to 3 is, in radical sign, 3 raised to 3 in their order is the 3, and when we can be remove that radical sign, we get the answer 3 raised to 3 in a bracket raised to 1 by 3. That means 3 raised to 3 into 1 by 3. We get the answer 3 raised to 3 by 3. So we are convert that statement in a form of the m by n. That form is the cube of cube root of 3 is 3 raised to 3 by 3. Okay. The remaining examples you will be solved at your home. Stay safe, stay home.